start with Sefer Shmiras Haloshon, and our topic is without rule or regulation. So that's bad. A primary cause of speaking Lashon Hara is that people consider matter of speech without rule and regulations, hefker. So hefker is nobody's. A very interesting translation. Without rule and regulation. So basically, do whatever you want. Tragically, many do not even consider speaking Lashon Hara as sin. Such a blatant regard for the severe prohibition weakens the resolve of those who might otherwise be cautious with their words. Okay, just a second. Okay. Cautious with their words. Okay. The following is parable fitting response for those for the above situation. A sizable portion of the city inhabitants contracted dreaded disease. All of the city doctors despaired of curing the sickness. One day, a world-renowned physician appeared, who was known for the ability to restore the seriously ill to the original health. The illness that had swept through the city was used as incurable, and thus many doubted that even this doctor could save them. One sick man, however, hurried to the doctor's lodging at the first opportunity. Where are you rushing? One of their friends asked him. No one else seemed to be in a hurry to see the doctor. Foolish man, the patient replied. A wise person understands that when one's life is at stake, even the most remote possibility of the cure must be pursued. In this case, the possibility not at all remote. The doctor has earned himself reputation for being able to heal when nobody else can. He can cure people who were at the death door. Should I neglect to seek his expertise because so many fools ignore this opportunity of salvation? The above argument is true regarding physical health. If it's true, how much more so it applies regarding spiritual health? David HaMelech declared, "Go, O son, heed me, O sons, heed me." Which man desires life, who loves the days of seeing good, guard your tongue from evil, your lips from speaking deceit. Tehillim 34:12-14. Who is a greater healer of the spirit than David HaMelech of blessed memory? One who ignores David's advice, he will remain spiritually ill eternally, and will suffer retribution in this world as well. As explained above, surely when one should pay no heed to those who make light of the most severe sin. Okay, so it's pretty long, but let's do it again and try to explain what it says here. I mean, on the surface, everything is simple, but it's not. Right? So again, the primary cause of speaking Loshon Hara, that the people consider matter of speech as a hefker, without rule and regulations. Tragically, many do not even consider speaking Loshon Hara as a sin. So, and this approach applies to other things as well, right? So, people say it is too much, right? So, right, it is too much. So, that's why I'm not going to even start. Such a blatant disregard. So, meaning I'm not going to do it to begin with. Such a blatant disregard for these severe prohibitions weakens to resolve of those who might otherwise be cautious with their words. Okay, so meaning just because many people don't do it does not mean that it is allowed, or right, why? Just because other people transgress does not mean that it is allowed, and other people see what's going on around them, and they say, "Let me be like them." And that's why we said many times, so if you're going to be in that company, you're most likely going to be affected. So try to stay away from that company. Or if you must be there, for other circumstances because it's your job, this and that. So try to isolate yourself as much as possible. So be as minimum time as possible, then leave. So the following parable is fitted in response to the above situation. A sizable portion of the city inhabitants contracted deadliest disease. So many people are sick, right? And they doctors say, yeah, it's too bad, we cannot help, right? And basically a physician appears who is famous person, but in their head, in the heads of these people, they decided it's not going to help, and I mean these people every day, so they decided already. And you try to help, and you say we can try this. You say, no, it's not going to help, and they give you the list of reasons why they're going to help with them. With everybody else is working, but me, I'm so special, it's not going to work. So you give, okay, no problem. You have a patience. You try to help. You give another approach. The person, it's also not going to work, and they give you like logical, like slow, like you're talking to a child. Second time, I'm telling you. Like, okay, so like slow, sometimes it's louder because I don't know, right? They explain why it's not going to work. So people decide for themselves. Do they want to be cured? I don't think so. I mean, they say they do, but they don't. The illness that has swept throughout the city was viewed as incurable, and thus many doubted that even this doctor could save them. But it's very interesting that the solution is there. Right, solution. The doctor is in the city. It's not like he's somewhere in beyond the seas that you have to travel 6 months. No, he's right here in your city. And same here. The person offer you advice, and he said it's advice from the Torah. Please try. And person, no, it's not going to work for me. Understand? So they're not even trying. One sick man, however, hurried to the doctor's lodging. At the first opportunity, were you Russian? One of the friends asked. No one else seems to hurry to see the doctor. So many times, nobody, like everybody, like to be like everybody else, right? And nobody wants to be first, even though like they assume maybe it's right, maybe so they look at each other and see who is going to be first, right? So let's not be one of these people. Foolish man, the patient replied, a wise person understands that when one's life is at stake, even the most remote possibility of the cure must be pursued. And here it's not most remote possibility. We're talking about famous doctor. We're talking about Torah of Hashem. That Hashem said, my Torah is a cure for everything. You have a headache, you learn Torah. You have an armache, you learn Torah, right? Right, and the doctor has earned himself reputation of being able to heal even when no one else can. He has cured people who were deathly door. Should I neglect to seek the experience, his experience, because so many fools ignore the opportunity of salvation? Right. So that's a good question, and that's what many people they call themselves not religious or from other religions. So they say you're a minority of the minority of minority. You are right, and the rest of us are wrong. Yes, absolutely, of course. You understand? So, but they go by majority. So if it is majority, it must be true. No. If the above argument is true regarding physical health, how much more so does it apply regarding spiritual health? David HaMelech declared, "Go, O son, heed me, which man desires life, right? The life to see days of good." So desires life in the world to come, the days of good, I guess, in this world. So and David HaMelech gives a clear instruction: guard your tongue from evil and your lips from speaking deceit. So meaning, of course, as we said many times in this class, for constructive purpose, you're obligated to save your fellow, right? You need to do what you need to do, but most of the conversation they're not for constructive purpose. Okay, who is a greater healer of the spirit than David HaMelech, right? Of the blessed memory. So the one David HaMelech is the one who taught us Teshua, how from being not in a very favorable position he become one of the greatest. Okay. David, 1 second. If one ignores David's advice, will remain spiritual ill eternally, right? So advice is there. Everybody can confirm that he's the greatest doctor, right? A person that decides to ignore it's his own business. right? And will suffer retribution in this world as well, right? Because why the medicine was there, but person was too ignorant to take it. As explained above, surely then the one who pays no heed to those who make light of the most severe sin, right? Surely then one should not pay heed to those who make light of the most severe sins. As we said many times, it's like some sages say, it's like all of the other sins combined. This speaking Lashon Hara. Okay, we stop here. So let me see.